asked me to take a walk with him. He didn't say anything for the longest time. And then he turned to me and he said, Woodman, we need each other. Words and music. And he crossed his fingers, showing how they go together. Remember, words and music.
Here we are, Season 2, Episode 5. Welcome to the Words and Music Podcast, Couples Therapy Edition. My husband Randy's here with me.
Hello, hello.
And of course, like we do every week, we go on the morning drive on Thunder1045.com and we hash out something that's just, been eating away at our relationship.
Something.
I say that with a lot of tongue in cheek because this week what we did was we went back over all of the topics that we covered in 2020 to see which ones were the most popular topics, see if we could rehash a couple of them. And surprisingly, or not so surprisingly, because it's us, our most popular topics had to do with food.
Go figure.
One of them in particular, the great dipping sauce debate.
There's no debate. I won.
We'll see. Here it is, couples therapy from the morning drive. It's all about the ranch and honey mustard. Here we are back once again for some couples therapy brought to you by Healthy Beginnings Wellness and Aesthetics. Let Healthy Beginnings Wellness and Aesthetics get you ladies feeling skinny, sexy, and sane. How's my hubby doing today?
He's doing all right.
You good?
Yeah, I'm all right.
You good? I'm still full from Christmas dinner and all the cookies that ensued afterwards.
I'm not.
You're not?
I can still eat.
You could still eat. More power to you,
Give
man.
me another plate. Let's go.
Oh, man. Well, this is it. The final couples therapy of 2020. And we promised last week that what we would do this week is we would kind of take a look at all of the couples therapy issues that we worked out over 2020 and see if there was anything that needed rehashing.
And
what's funny is when I went back over the spreadsheet, yes, I keep it all in a spreadsheet because I'm a
she does.
nerd. When I went over it, what I realized is the ones that needed rehashing were all food related.
That's funny.
It is funny.
That is funny.
And the ones that got the most engagement, the most interaction from the audience were also the food-related ones.
Because everybody loves food.
True. Very, very true. So there were a few. I'm just going to pull up the spreadsheet here real quick. I'm just going to push my glasses up off my nose. Like the accountant that I am. There was the topic back in March of 2020, just before we all went into lockdown, that was us fighting over which Girl Scout cookies are the best. Go Thin Mints, Team Thin Mints.
Samoa's the best, but that's cool.
That's so weird. Anyway, then there was July 27th when we had the big dipping sauce debate. Remember that one?
Ranch for the win.
No. It's all about the honey mustard.
It didn't even make the commercial.
Please, whatever. And then it was September 28th, the great cheese cracker debate. So those were the three.
Cheese nips and goldfish, baby.
You are all about the goldfish, and me, I like my better cheddars.
Yeah, you like cardboard. I forgot.
Whatever. Anyway, so those three topics seem to have the most people fired up.
Because people are passionate about their dipping sauce, their cheese crackers,
and their Girl Scout
and
cookies.
their Girl Scout cookies.
Amen to that. So we only have time to rehash one of these here on the morning drive, and I think it's going to be because I went back and I looked through our Facebook page and I found the best, the representative post that we made back in July of 2020. It's all about the dipping sauces.
You really want to try and lose this again?
Listen, I am here for the honey mustard fight, and I will keep going until you are convinced.
You notice I didn't say rehash. I said re-lose.
Whatever. I'm not going to re-lose it because I won the debate back in July. I almost said January, but it was yes, because I'm looking through all of these comments, and there was like maybe one or two people that said they wanted ranch, but everybody wants honey mustard. Honey mustard. Here we are, honey mustard. Mix some barbecue and honey mustard. That's all I'll ever need. Honey mustard is the best. It's all right here. It's all right here. Honey mustard. Mustard.
Keep going over all those ranches, okay? See, folks, what you're not seeing is she's just scrolling through, not reading the ranches. So that's fine. Go ahead.
Because
Cheat.
They're irrelevant. There was only like one or two of them.
Keep cheating. That's cool.
Anyway, the point we were making back in July, and
ranch
I will
is
make
king.
again. That I will make again is that honey mustard is by far the most superior of all the dipping sauces.
I mean, that's cute.
Unless, of course, you can have Chick-fil-A sauce, then always have Chick-fil-A sauce.
Ranch.
Always.
Just ranch.
You can't put ranch on everything. Ranch is great on French fries. That's about it.
Ranch is great on pizza. Ranch is great on crackers. Ranch is great on vegetables. Oh, come on now.
Who dips their crackers in ranch?
You do. We have ranch dip, and you still dip it.
No.
Yes.
What are you talking about?
Come on now.
You talking about like potato chip dip and things like that?
There's that kind of dip. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. All right. Anyway, ranch dressing. What I'm talking about here is the chicken nugget, the chicken finger. Okay. What are you dipping your chicken, your breaded and fried chicken pieces, whatever they are, the McNuggets, the chicken fingers?
Ranch dipping sauce. Ranch dressing, dipping sauce,
mustard.
Dip, whatever. It doesn't matter.
Mustard.
Ranch.
Honey mustard. Unless, like I said before, unless you can have Chick-fil-A sauce, then always have Chick-fil-A sauce.
Yeah. I'd probably still choose ranch over Chick-fil-A sauce.
Would you really?
I think so.
What if there were no ranch?
I would invent it.
He's like, I will make my own.
Gotta have my ranch.
This is a hill you are willing to die on.
Absolutely. King of the hill.
Fascinating. All right. The ranch versus honey mustard debate rages on. It doesn't look like it's going to stop anytime soon. We are going to go back in time to July of 2020 and read some of these Facebook comments when we come back in just a couple of minutes. We are back with Couples Therapy, brought to you, as always, by Healthy Beginnings Wellness and Aesthetics. Let Healthy Beginnings Wellness and Aesthetics get you men feeling sexy, strong, and satisfied. It is the end of the year, the end of 2020, finally. Can we get a hallelujah?
Thank goodness. Hallelujah.
And we kind of went over the spreadsheet of all of the topics that we went over in couples therapy over the year. It was a long year.
It was a long year.
We talked about quarantining. We talked about you not being able to watch sports. We talked about a lot of topics. We covered a lot.
Who grocery shops?
Who does the grocery shopping? Who does the car maintenance? Who does home improvements? Because, of course, we had a flood in the middle of a pandemic on top of a,
And you worked your butt off, too.
And I worked my butt off, too. So we went back over the spreadsheet and we realized that the most popular couples therapy topics had something to do with food.
Of course they do.
And the most engaged topic of them all was the dipping sauce debate.
Because everybody loves ranch and ranch is God.
Because honey mustard is queen on Dip Island.
Negative, Ghost Rider.
I'm just going to go back over a couple of these comments that we got. We got quite a few comments back in July. It was July 27th. If you want to go back and take a look at this, it's on our Facebook page. And we are, by goodness, going to continue to debate this on our podcast in just a little bit.
Yes, we are.
But right now, I just want to shout out to Tiffany Lloyd, who says, honey, just plain honey on my nuggets, but I'm a ranch girl for fries, steak, chicken, etc. My daughter puts ranch on everything. She's also a ranch snob. It has to be Hidden Valley. You're right there with her, aren't you?
See?
You
right
are
on.
Right there with her.
Tiffany.
You go, Tiffany.
High five.
We've got a guy that says sweet and sour for the nuggets for all, including the grandkids. Hot mustard with the hash browns, ketchup with the French fries, and yes, Chick-fil-A sauce still rules as the best.
I mean, it's good, but
Chick-fil-A sauce you can put on anything and everything.
It's good and all, but it doesn't overpower ranch.
Oh,
doesn't
my
beat
gosh.
ranch.
Oh my gosh. Andrea said Chick-fil-A sauce, or if you're in a pinch, the knockoff Walmart version called chicken dipping sauce, which I didn't even know was a thing.
I didn't either. I think we should try to find it just to see.
We definitely should. Kendra said hot mustard all the way. James said mix some barbecue and honey mustard, and that's all I'll ever need. Ranch all day on everything, according to Brian Atkins. And Renee said honey mustard is the best. There's lots of great comments, but I think the bottom line here is no matter how many times we go over this debate, honey mustard still wins.
Listen, I'm going to bring it back up to my original point.
And that is?
On this commercial that this started from. Honey mustard was not even in the commercial.
Okay,
Didn't even show it. What did they show? Ranch and barbecue.
Listen, it was a Chicken McNuggets commercial from McDonald's over the summer that came out. And yes, it was just all the dipping sauces and like a little sea of dipping sauces. And you're right, honey mustard was not there. And I submit the reason honey mustard wasn't there is because nobody needs to be reminded that honey mustard is the best. Everybody already knows. What they need is to get these other things off the shelf. They need to sell that nasty sweet and sour sauce and the barbecue sauce.
keep trying. Keep trying.
They need to push those in people's faces like, hey, don't forget about this one because nobody else is taking it. Everybody's just taking the honey mustard and we got to sell some of this barbecue.
No.
That's what happened in that commercial.
I want to give you an A for effort, but I'm going to give you an E for execution.
Oh, man.
So.
All right. Bottom line is honey mustard rules, ranch dressing drools.
That's like so 1970. That's cute.
Did you like that?
Yeah.
Did you like that?
I mean,
all right.
Again, you're still wrong.
Well,
so it's cool.
Our look back at 2020, thank you so much for everybody for participating in couples therapy with us
Absolutely.
over the past couple of years. We've had so much fun with it. And we're going to keep going on our podcast, Words and Music Podcast. If you want to take a look at the link, it's at thunder1045.com. Just scroll down the front page. It's right there on the left-hand corner at the bottom. Right down there at the bottom.
That's right.
You just click on that, you hit subscribe, and then you can hear us debate the dipping sauces for the rest of our lives.
Oh, yeah.
Because I got a feeling that's how long this is going to take.
Yes, it is.
We'll talk to you after a while. Back to Bill. Thanks so much for letting us hang out with you on the morning drive. All right. Well, even just listening to that again, I have to say, I believe I win.
How do you come across with that?
Everybody loves honey mustard.
Negative.
Not negative. The proof is in the pudding.
It's like a 50-50 split. Don't even go there.
don't
With
think
some
so.
mixes of hot mustard and some other stuff in there.
A couple of people were like, yum, sweet and sour, which that's just whatever.
Blue cheese.
Blue cheese.
No,
No, thank you.
No.
Nope. Anyway, so the dipping sauce debate rages on, and I really don't think it's going anywhere. I think you're going to be happy in your little ranch-flavored world, while when it comes to chicken nuggets, I need to have my honey mustard, which is fine because you won't eat mine and I won't eat yours.
No, because that's right. You are 100% correct, and I'll make sure I douse my nuggets all in ranch so you don't take my nuggets.
That sounded a little dirty.
There, you had to go there, huh?
I did. You know where I'm going to go next? I'm going to go back to the spreadsheet because I feel like these other topics deserve a little love.
Okay.
Okay, let's hit rewind all the way back to March 9th, 2020. Remember the year before the pandemic? March 9th. That was like right before everything got locked down.
Man, that was NASCAR was in full effect, and
There was
everything
hockey
there
on
was
TV.
hockey on. I mean,
We were getting super excited for the 2020 inaugural season of the Fredericksburg Nationals
I
baseball
know.
team. We had our seats all picked out. We were so excited. We were just young and dumb and didn't know life with masks yet,
and
did we?
womp, womp,
Womp,
womp.
womp. Anyway, back then on March 9th, we brought up the Girl Scout cookies.
Yeah, where we established Samoas are the most
Disgusting.
amazing cookie
No, they're
ever.
disgusting. Let's just be honest. They're disgusting.
You're mixing chocolate with coconut. It doesn't get any better.
It gets a lot better. And it gets a lot better in the form of these beautiful little dark chocolate, crispy, yummy nuggets called Thin Mints.
Those are second place.
Nah, they're not. They're first place to everything. They're the
Negative.
superior cookie, period, across the board.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Samoas are better.
No.
Just saying.
Not happening.
Oh, yeah.
No.
They're bigger. They're tastier.
Bigger does not mean better.
Yes.
Haven't you ever heard all great things come in small packages?
No. Bigger
All
is
that
better.
stuff. Whatever. Anyway,
Uh-huh.
the Thin Mints rule.
Keep telling yourself that.
Samoa's just not good. It's not good.
It is a good
It's
cookie.
not good.
Yes, it is.
It's not.
Chocolate and coconut.
Chocolate and
Caramel.
mint. Chocolate and mint.
Oh, my God.
Mm,
No.
so much better.
No.
As you can see, this one's not going to go anywhere either, is
It's
it?
not going anywhere. And
No.
it gets brought up every year.
And the problem with this particular argument is I won't go near your damn Samoas. You can have as many boxes as you want. In fact, I always buy you as many boxes of Samoas as I buy me boxes of Thin Mints. And what happens?
Where are you going with this?
What happens when I bring home the Samoas and the Thin Mints? You get to eat all your Samoas all to yourself. 3 boxes, 4 boxes, 17 boxes, whatever I bring home. And what happens to my Thin Mints?
I'm an equal opportunity
I
cookie
have
eater.
to share. That's what happens.
Oh, you got to get enough boxes.
So next year, if I buy twice as many boxes of Thin Mints as I do Samoas, you'll be fine with that.
I mean, that's on you, boo-boo.
So if I buy 2 boxes of Samoas and 4 boxes of Thin Mints, I'll actually get 2 boxes of Thin Mints to myself.
I mean, I like
Probably
your,
not.
I like your math. I mean, that sounds solid, but there's no guaranteed rate of return on this.
I know. I have hidden Thin Mints in the back of the freezer and been robbed of my Thin Mints
listen,
before.
I hid a damn box from you freaking this year, and you were like, "Oh no, I only had this many boxes." I'm like, "No, you had this many, and I hid one." No, and it was in plain damn sight.
He probably hid it so he could eat them.
I was just hiding them from you.
See?
with no intentions of anything. Your
That's
daughter
it.
even
You
saw
know
'em.
what? You spend your own money on them nasty Samoas. I ain't buying them for you anymore.
Yes, you will. Tough talk over there.
Nope. I'm putting my foot down. Thin Mints is all you get.
Thin Mints is all I get, huh?
That's it. That's all the Girl Scout cookies I'm bringing home this year.
You ain't gonna bring no other ones home.
Nope.
None of the s'mores.
Mm-mm.
None of the lemon ones.
Nope.
Yeah, right. None of the do-si dos.
Nope.
None of the peanut butter ones.
Oh, I do like those peanut butter ones.
Yeah, exactly.
Tagalongs, is that what those are called?
That was my
With
next
the peanut
one.
butter and the cookie and the peanut butter and the so good.
See, that's my second favorite.
Chocolate covered. Oh, so delicious. So delicious.
Thin Mints is like my third favorite.
Yeah. Well, Samoa's is like my 0 favorite. Never happening.
That's because you just don't know what a good cookie tastes like.
Oh, I know what lots of good cookies taste like. In fact, I've eaten way more than my fair share of cookies.
That's your fault because you made them.
Of course. Now he's talking about my Christmas cookies, which are upstairs and calling my name.
Peanut butter with Hershey Kiss on it. Oh my gosh.
Delicious little chocolate crinkles.
To die for.
So good. All right. So let's move on to our third and final topic of 2020 that we are going to rehash this evening. And this one came about because I continuously open my pantry and find giant cartons of goldfish crackers at all times. There is never not goldfish crackers in the pantry anymore.
And the problem with that
I'm
is
not saying there's a problem. I'm just saying bring home some real cheese crackers sometime.
those are real cheese
Those
crackers.
are not real cheese crackers. Those are tiny little shreds of cardboard with cheese on them.
And you think better cheddar is a better cardboard?
All right, so I'm getting ahead of myself.
I was
The
about to
great
say.
cheese cracker debate from September 28th, 2020 is the topic that we have to rehash now because I tried to explain to my husband that goldfish are nasty and better cheddar is a superior cheese cracker.
Better cheddar tastes like a cardboard.
No, that's your goldfish. That's your goldfish.
Your taste buds are seriously screwed up.
No, that is not true. There's not even. It's not even like salty. They get all caught in the back of your teeth. You have to like reach your finger in there and like get the stuff out of the back of your
how'd that go
throat.
again?
You heard me. And
No.
they get all gummed up. They're not good. They're not even good in like tomato soup. They're the only place that a goldfish is good, in my opinion, is on a salad. Give me a little crunch on a salad, then I'm down.
No.
Otherwise, you can.
You
have
just
them.
had some in some tomato soup, did you not?
I tried to.
Yeah.
It was terrible.
It's
It was awful.
oh my gosh.
It was awful.
There's
But I had no
helping
other.
you on this
I
one.
had no other crackers in the house because apparently that's the only kind of cracker we buy anymore.
I mean, there is no other type of cracker. Unless it's a chicken and a biscuit, but that's a completely
That's a
different
completely different topic.
category. So,
Because yes, those are delicious. But
that's why goldfish are king in this house.
goldfish are king because you and your sister both like them, both eat them, and both buy them in mass quantities.
Oh, you don't stop me.
No, of
you
course.
don't say nothing.
No, because I'm not a crackerholic like you guys are. You guys will sit and eat those crackers by the bowlful.
I take it as a little snack when I go to work.
Which honestly, I guess it's better than the alternative. You're not taking bags of potato chips or things like that. High salt, high grease, all that fat content. So at least you're having the healthier version of a carb,
a baked snack.
a baked snack, the snack that smiles back.
That's right. And they come in little Mickey Mouse shapes.
You and your little goldfish. It's adorable. You're like 5 at all times. It's cute. You eat like a 5-year-old.
I'm like a Toys R Us kid. I never
You
want to
are.
grow up.
That's the truth. That is the truth.
I'm just saying.
It's true. And I don't hate on that at all. I'm not mad at it.
My mentality's there, but my body definitely ain't.
Same. I know. 2020 though, man, has just it was like, do you remember back in the day when you'd watch the cartoons and they would run that person through the roller, like the old style washing machine,
Oh, yeah.
and they'd come out flat on the other end?
Yeah.
That's how I feel like 2020 has treated me.
Isn't that like a Wile E. Coyote and Roadrunner episode or
Probably. I'm sure the Bugs Bunny was involved somehow.
Yeah.
All I remember was the old-fashioned washing machine that had those 2 rollers and the crank, and they would put something through it or someone, and it would come out flat on the other end. That's how I feel like 2020 has treated me.
It's you ain't the only one. It's been like with everything. So with everybody.
I feel like a flat version of myself is just floating through the air, just trying desperately to get to New Year's Eve.
Saying low key, fuck 2020.
Exactly. This year has sucked ass, and I'm so ready for it to be done. But you know what's funny about it? As I think about that, is I'm like, oh, we're going to wrap this up in a big fat bow and kick it out the back of the truck, right? You think that that's what's going to happen, but I have a feeling that 2021 is going to be like, it literally says 2021. You know, like it won. 2021. That's where we're headed, folks.
You ever see those memes where it's like, hey, I did this. Can you do worse?
Mm-hmm.
Here,
hold my beer.
2020 did this. 2021's going to say, here, hold my beer.
2021, I got a feeling it's going to I don't know that it's going to be a ton worse, but God, I mean,
listen, it's got to turn the curve here sooner or later.
Yeah.
Got to turn.
I
Make
agree.
that U-turn.
Yep.
We're going to be back in the stadiums, watching live hockey. We're going to be back at the NASCAR tracks.
Yeah.
Smelling that fuel and burnt rubber and, getting hit in the face with the grit. I mean,
one of these days, you and I are going to be sitting next to each other at a Fred Nats baseball game.
And that, yeah.
Watching the sun go down, hearing the crack of the bats, and watching Gus the Fred Nat run around and act silly. I can't wait. I really, really, really was looking forward to that in 2020. So
listen,
I'm holding out hope for that.
We paid for them damn tickets.
We paid for them damn seats. I'm a Founders Club member, damn it.
And we haven't even sat in them. Well,
we did.
We
on
did,
a tour one day. There was no baseball going on though. I need to and concerts. Don't even get me started on the on the concerts and the live music. And if we don't get that in 2020, I'm starting to whine now. I can hear it in my voice.
And we went completely off topic.
We did because I know we were talking about cheese crackers and stuff, but we were talking about the most relevant topics from couples therapy over the last 365 days. And honestly, the biggest topic that you and I never covered is how we have been handling 2020.
I think we've been doing all right.
I guess I don't think I fared that well. I'm trying really hard to stay above it, but I think I kind of drowned a little bit there, right around I don't know, August, September.
It may have got
June,
to you a little bit.
Maybe it was June,
but
I don't know. But it's.
I think overall, as a family, we've fared really well.
That's very true.
And thankfully,
you
know what I mean? So
it's stayed healthy.
Yes.
COVID-19 has kept its
sorry
raggedy
ass
out of our house. Thankfully.
It's one of those things where, you gotta count your blessings where you can.
Very true.
Unfortunately.
No, very true.
And we've been able to do that.
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of our friends have been able to do that.
Thankfully.
And in our circle, we do know some people that
have dealt with
and haven't had the luck that we've had. So it's not been pretty for everybody, but it's one of those things where I look back on ours and it's hey, we're here.
We've survived.
We've had each other. We've survived. We didn't kill each other.
And that's we were talking about this the other night, how the lockdown itself, the fact that we've had to quarantine, the fact that we've been basically stuck with each other for the last year. And then we've added other people into the house along the way too. And just the fact that at its core, you and I have seen more of each other this year than we have in the 5 years previous. And thankfully, we actually like each other on top of the fact that we love each other, but we enjoy each other's company. And that is massive because I know previous relationships where I would have jumped out a plate glass window by now. Yeah, seriously, not even joking.
I believe it.
And I think about people who have been going through so much worse than we have.
Oh, yeah.
So you're right. We are coming out on top. 2020 did not break us.
No, it did not.
If
anything, it made us stronger.
Yes.
For sure.
Together, absolutely.
Together.
We're getting all sappy on you right now, but
I know you are.
You've seen me cry more tears this year than all of the years we've been together combined.
Oh, absolutely.
Fact.
100%.
Because there was no controlling it this year. It was.
Well, you're just built and wired different, on certain things. So,
oh yeah, I'm an emotional person, and
yeah.
But I have conditioned myself relatively well in the career that I've had for 20 years to suck it up.
Sure.
I drink great big glasses of suck it up daily,
and
I just couldn't suck it up anymore this year. This year, my cup of suck it up just plain ran out.
Ran dry.
It ran so dry. And I had nothing left to give. And
no more chasing that waterfall, huh?
No more, man. Seriously. I'm like done, Zos. Thank you, 2020, for all the memories.
Absolutely.
Oh, my God.
Whether it be good or bad.
I got like 2 middle fingers in the air for you, 2020. That's all I know.
While I'm hitting the gas, I'm looking at the rearview mirror.
That's right. Peace the fuck out. I can't wait for New Year's. And it's one of those things where it's like, I feel like I remember toasting 2020. I remember thinking that this was going to be a big year. It was going to be a great year. Remember, everybody was having those great Gatsby New Year's Eve parties. Oh, yeah. Everybody was doing the damn thing.
That's the reason why they brought back that old school era. And,
Is that it?
Man, I don't know.
I don't know. The roaring 20s, you did not get off to a great start. So hopefully 2021 will be good for everyone. Thank you so much for listening to us in 2020. We really appreciate it.
Listen, all y'all that want to go out and celebrate 2021, don't.
No, we're saying just shh.
Keep your ass at home. Celebrate quietly.
Yes.
Go to bed early. Screw the ball. Early.
That's right. Screw the ball. Let's just sneak up on 2021. If we come in quietly, maybe it won't know we're here.
We don't need no big ta-da, we're here. No, we don't need
fireworks.
That. No.
Maybe no pops of champagne. Maybe just,
Enough's enough, man.
Enough's enough. Let's just go to bed.
I mean, I'm probably going to bed early this year. I care less.
I'm okay with that too. Yeah. I mean,
I ain't even going to pop the cork on the champagne bottle.
Do we have any champagne in the house?
I think we have one.
Yeah.
But I care less.
I could care less too. I just, it's been, I was going to say it's been a good year, but it has not been a good year. It has just not been a good year. And it's okay that it has not been a good year. You know what I mean? Like, I think everybody tries to put a positive spin on stuff. And Lord knows that's what I've done for a living for 2 decades. Put a positive spin on everything. Keep it all light and upbeat. But you know what? It's okay to not be okay sometimes.
It is okay. And then if you feel that you're not okay and you weren't okay for 2020, then you can definitely say that.
You can definitely say that. It is okay if this year has sucked for you, because guess what? It has sucked for a lot of folks.
It has.
It has just plain sucked. But we survived it. We did it. And who knows what 2020 is going to, or 2021 is going to bring. But you know what? The best part about it is we'll be here together.
Absolutely.
Right?
No resolutions.
None.
Give a shit.
Let them go in one year and out the other. Okay? Let's just.
I ain't carrying anything over.
No. I feel like just emptying the house and like taking off all my clothes and just running down the street and being like, okay, let's start from scratch. Let's start from scratch.
Let's do it all
start
over
at the
again.
Beginning, naked in the dark, just like where I started.
Move houses, move counties, move everything.
Something.
Just sell everything.
Oh my gosh.
Give it away to charity. Something.
I don't know. They take it. I don't know. Anyway, as a look back on 2020, I guess, there was some shitty things. There was some great things. The best thing is you're here, I'm here, and everybody's healthy and happy. And that's all that really matters, right?
Absolutely.
All right. So here's to 2021. I have absolutely no clue what it'll bring. I don't even know if we're doing a podcast next week. We'll do one. We'll do one regardless.
It's if we're here.
Yeah, we're not sure. Yeah, if
a meteor doesn't hit us in 2021.
Oh, please let the meteor come. Just kidding. I don't really want to go out like that. Anyway, like a flaming ball of rock. No thanks.
I'll Armageddon it.
You'll Armageddon it. Okay, Def Leppard.
As long as Aerosmith's singing in the background, and then the asteroids coming to hit us, we're cool.
Don't want to miss a thing. And that's what you're saying.
And then Bruce Willis comes out of nowhere and blows up the, or no, that's Ben Affleck. My
bad. Bruce Willis was involved. He's the one that died on the asteroid. Remember?
He was. I know.
Yeah, because he's the man. He's the hero. He sacrificed himself for the greater good.
I mean, it's Bruce fucking Willis.
He saved the world again.
Just like he did at Nakatomi. You like that? How I brought that in?
I knew you were going to bring that back.
No, you did not.
I knew you were. As soon as I said Bruce Willis, I'm like, he's going to work in a Die Hard reference somehow. I know my husband. Oh, man.
It's Bruce Willis.
Well, somebody go push Hans Gruber off the tower. It's time for this whole thing to end.
You know, I heard something funny.
What'd you hear?
You know, I heard Trump pardoned him.
Really?
Come on, that was funny. You gotta laugh.
That does not surprise me
Come
one
on,
bit.
That's funny.
All right. On that note, it's a wrap on 2020 and couples therapy for this past year. Again, thank you so much for listening. Thank you so much for being a part of it. And by the way, one of the biggest reasons I think you and I have stayed above this whole COVID-19 thing is our weekly Mick injections at Healthy Beginnings Wellness and Aesthetics.
Absolutely.
Do you not agree with that?
I believe in them.
100% believe in that vitamin cocktail. One little shot in the butt every single week. We haven't had so much as a sniffle.
I've had a sniffle and a sore throat here and there.
Right.
However, before I started taking these, you know, I go down. I go down hard.
He does.
And I get it bad.
Yeah.
I don't bitch and bellyache and complain.
Oh, well,
don't you start telling lies. Anyway.
Definitely like to. The man cold happened around here.
No. Listen,
before
my
the Mick
story,
injection, there was a man cold.
My
epidemic.
Story, I'm telling it how I want to. Don't you tell lies.
You keep telling it how you want to. Anyway, the point I'm trying to make is seriously make an appointment, get a Mick injection, get yourself on a weekly regimen of that vitamin cocktail. Try the IV therapy.
Yes.
We've done that several times throughout 2020. And I'm telling you, it has boosted our immune system. It has done wonders for me, especially because I was dealing with respiratory infections and just nastiness up until then. And I'm telling you, it works. And Julie and the girls have taken such good care of us over the last couple of years.
It's not just the girls, it's Julie and the gang.
I'm sorry, Julie and the gang. There are a couple of dudes there now.
Get it.
I got to remember that those guys are there because they are repping. And they'll sometimes give me the shot in the butt, and I don't want them to get angry.
I mean, they might get angry if they listen to this and you're not representing them. I'm just saying. They might
jab that needle.
Crystal, you don't want to mention me. How's that feel? You know, I mean, just saying.
I know. The guys are great too. Everybody at Healthy Beginnings Wellness and Aesthetics, phenomenal people, phenomenal staff, phenomenal services across the board.
Go say hi to them.
Yeah.
Tell them we sent you.
Mm-hmm. They're not going to give you any kind of discount.
They're not
going to
give you anything, but just tell them, hey, we were listening to Crystal and Red's podcast.
Yep.
And they told us to come see you. What can you do for me to get me healthy?
Tell them you need the immune boost. Tell them you want the Mick injections. Tell them you want some IV therapy, and they will hook you up. Trust us on that.
Absolutely.
So there you go. That's our shameless plug for our fabulous sponsors, Healthy Beginnings, Wellness, and Aesthetics. Oh, by the way, they can also give you Botox. So if you need that whole new year, new you thing, rock out.
Rock on.
Rock out. Do your thing.
With your wang out.
We got to wrap this up. It's me, Crystal Blue.
And I'm Randy Red.
Thanks for listening to the Words and Music Podcast, Couples Therapy Edition. That's a wrap on 2020. We'll see you in 2021. No, we'll talk to you.
And
I do this every week.
You do it every time.
I do it every week. I say, we'll see you. And then I say to myself, we're on the radio. Or
we'll
we're
talk
on a
to
podcast.
you in 2021.
We'll talk to you in 2021.
Words and music.